It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Detroit Pistons and the Denver Nuggets. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Joe Dumars is out there with Thomas. Then it's Wallace, and it's Hill, and it's Lanier in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Thompson. Outside, English. Outside, Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Well, occasionally Carmelo will do just that. Great handle there. Can't forget about that if you're a defender.
Thomas passes to Hill. Thomas, a screen on English. The drive by
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Now, Lever. About a minute played so far here in the first. Out to the right wing. Jokic with the screen on Thomas. Just 5 on the clock. Here's English. It's hauled in by Lanier. Hill against Lever. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Now, here's Thomas. Now, here's Dumars. And there's the call on Fat Lever. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Lever against Thomas. Inside, Jokic with the steal.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Here's Thomas. That's short off the rim. Pass to Anthony. Thompson, left side. Now, here's English. D right on him. Jokic finds Anthony. 6 on the shot clock, and Anthony gets double-teamed. They now take the lead.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Dumars. Thomas against Lever. Pass to Hill. And here is Wallace. Now, here is Dumars. Hill left side. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And because of his ability to attack the rim, Hill can use that mid-range jumper as a great second option. Keeps defenders honest when he's knocking that down.
Now here's Thompson. Here's Jokic. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's a time where coaches are telling you wrap up the offensive player. Hard to do with Carmelo Anthony, so strong when going to the rim.
Denver shooting their first foul shot of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for one.
One shot.
Carmelo Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
Outside Hill. The fader. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over him.
Thomas finds Hill. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. There's a good screen. Here's Thomas. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Iverson's checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Denver in the lead. Pass to Thompson. Back to English. Here's Iverson. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Anthony's got 9.
Carmelo Anthony operating in the mid-range is just danger zone. You got to put your defense at DEFCON 1.
To the middle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Iverson. Pass to Anthony. This one for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Again, it's Melo. He's lighting up the scoreboard. And this is what Anthony does.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 5. To the inside, Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And it's blocked. And it's Hill with the jam.
This is where Hill can hurt you. Once he has a step on the D in transition, it's lights out.
And here's Denver. Anthony with the screen on Thomas. Here's Iverson. Detroit with the rebound. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Here's Hill over English. Thomas, it's a wide open look, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And love the pass from Hill right there. A true team player.
Thompson outside, back to Iverson. Jokic passes to...
Oh, yes, sir.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Chauncey Billups checked in for Joe Dumars.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Nuggets.
What's up?
Alex English. Shooting 1.
The free throw drops for English. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Hill. Over English. And it's good off the back rim and in. And 12 points for Hill.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
And Thompson kicks to English. Iverson against Hill. Anthony down low. He's got 12.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Good. Great play by English to set it up. Anthony's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Denver. Thomas against Iverson. Hill has the open look. A three-pointer, no good. Denver leading by 3. Thompson passes to Iverson. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Billups against Thompson. Hill passes to Billups. Just 5 to shoot. Wallace kicks to Hill. Tries a 3. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And good to see Hill knocking down the long ball because that really will help his confidence.
Here's Anthony. Kicks it out to Iverson. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
DeBusschere, he's checked in for Detroit. Detroit with the ball. Thomas finds Wallace. The high post shot. Thomas, no luck.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Wallace against Iverson. Jokic inside. Count it, good. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Thomas passes to Wallace. Good defense by Jokic. And Anthony's got the ball here for Denver. driving to the basket. No good that time. Excellent D there from DeBusschere. And Hill has it in the corner. Takes the 13-footer. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 3 assists in the game. Phillips against English. Iverson outside. Teardrop shot. No good. Hill looking around. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hill's got 19 points.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Now, here's English. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go with a 3. They get it back.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. So it's Detroit now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Outside Hill. Shot clock at 5. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 21.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 15. And it's sent back by Wallace. Now Detroit moving it up.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Phillips kicks to DeBusschere. Pass to Thomas. And here is Hill. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Nuggets trail. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Beck. To the wing on the left. Thompson with it. Here's Abdul Rauf. He's guarded by Billups. 6 to shoot. Jokic a screen. And again, Denver no good. Bing, the pass to DeBusschere.
And guys, it's really amazing the effect DeBusschere has on this team, especially on the defensive end. He's smart, he's cagey, and incredibly tough.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Tumbo is checked in for Nikola Jokic. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for Hill. And so he hits both. Here's Abdul Rauf. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
He's just a standout scorer with tremendous skill working off the dribble. Nice pull up there by Raul.
Phillips passes to Rodman. Here's one in. Here's DeBusschere. Back with the rebound. Thompson outside. Pass to Abdul Rauf. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first. Got a piece of it. Phillips up top. Abdul Rauf covering.
Catching the lead pass at full speed. Terrific anticipation. And the delivery on time, on target.
Here's Beck. Pass to Thompson. The shot from 20 feet away. The shot by Beck is no good. Here's Bing. He's covered by Thompson. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Detroit shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Shooting for Detroit. Bing at the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good. Here's Beck. No good on the last second attempt there. And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Pistons on top as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Pistons.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Dennis Rodman is out there with DeBusschere. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Lanier in at the 5 down low. Billups against Abdul Rauf. They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mutombo. Over Lanier. Mutombo misses. Detroit leading by 5. Here's Bing. Outside Billups. Into the lane. Lays it up off the glass. Billups has got the lead up to 7 now for Detroit.
Such a savvy player. Billups senses his opportunity there and just takes it.
Out to the wing. Here's Beck. He's covered by DeBusschere. Thompson outside. Pass to Mutombo. Here's Issel. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Issel's got his second basket of the game. Billups against Abdul Rauf. Billups passes to Bing. Here's DeBusschere. Mutombo grabs the board.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Here's Bing. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And this is Mutombo's calling card, using that wide wingspan to just erase shots left and right.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Bing, the pass to DeBusschere. Basket good. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And if there's one thing Dave Bing excels at, it's finding the open man. His passes are precise, whether he's on the move or standing still.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Lever's checked in for Denver. Detroit also making some changes. Stackhouse comes in for DeBusschere, and it's Dumars in for Chauncey Billups. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Stackhouse against Lever. Pass to Bing. It's Lever on the wing. Hasn't made one yet.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. On defense, Denver. It's stolen by Lever. Here's Peck. Rebound, Detroit. Lanier's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And stolen by Thompson. The finish. And Thompson slams it home.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Bing. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. To the paint. Stolen by Rodman. Unhindered, going all the way. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence, the quintessential combo guard.
Detroit shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. The Pistons making a change here. Hill's checked in. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Jokic. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Stackhouse against Abdul Rauf. Here's Dumars. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson in the corner. Back to Jokic. Pass to Abdul Rauf. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit leading by 4. Outside Dumars. Now here is Hill. Down low, here's Lanier. And it's Denver with the rebound. And here is Iverson. Nothing on the board. Jokic with the screen on Dumars. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Antonio McDyess is checked in for the Nuggets. Phillips comes in for Abdul Rauf. Now here is Hill. He's got 21. To the paint, here's Lanier, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 6. Phillips with the ball. Pass to Jokic. To the inside. Lets it fly. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Jokic.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Bing. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I've heard Bing say that what he enjoys more than anything is putting pressure on the defense, forcing them into mistakes, and he forces one there, drawing the foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Denver. And Detroit with a change here, too. Thomas is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Nuggets trail by 6. Phillips kicks to Jokic. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lanier's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Anthony up on top. Shoots over Dumars. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Thomas passes to Lanier. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Dumars. It's blocked. Now Anthony. He's got 15. Phillips kicks to Jokic. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Jokic. Here's the three. The shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
With the putback, and Hill is right there. And now a 10-point Piston lead.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Phillips passes to Anthony. Thomas against Phillips. Now here's Anthony. Not a lot of room. It's hauled in by Lanier. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside Thomas. Pass to Bing. Fires the three. And Thompson sends it back. Hill, no good. The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic kicks to Phillips. Phillips a screen on Hill. Outside Anthony for three. It's hauled in by Lanier. Right side Hill. And McDyess pulls it down. Here's Denver now. Thompson in the corner. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Second shot opportunity. Jokic hatches his way to finish inside.
Jokic putting his size to work. Hard to stop down low. Phillips against Thomas. Here's Bing. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
The line for the Pistons. Bing. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Nuggets making a switch here. Iverson's checked in. And Beer's checked in for the Pistons. Good on both. And it's Anthony with the ball for Denver. It's a 10-point game. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Detroit making a switch here. Hall's checked in.
Pistons substitution. Number 18, Bailey Howell.
Pass to Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Iverson against Dumars. Iverson, no luck.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Dumars dishes to Lambier. Good, and it's Dumars picking up the assist. Lambier's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pistons. Anthony against Hill. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And this is how lethal Anthony is in close, capable of throwing it down all over the defense.
Outside Hill. Pass to Howell. Three-pointer. Drops in the tray. Howell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
He's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Anthony. He's got 17. Missed it for the 8th time in 15 tries from the floor. Here's Hill. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 27 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Hill against Anthony. There's the drive. It's good. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
And when Melo's driving like that, good luck stopping him. He is welcoming that kind of contact.
Outside Dumars. Thomas passes to Howell. Outside Dumars. Shot clock at 6. Lambier with a screen on Iverson. Dumars misses. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Jokic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
Denver shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Catching up on the changes for Denver. English, he's checked in for McDyess. Thompson comes in for Allen Iverson. And Murray's subbed in for Chauncey Billups.
1 shot.
I feel like Jokic could play with a baton out there because he's orchestrated.
Detroit leading by 10. Outside Dumars. Hill inside. English is there. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on English.
Clearly a foul.
Pistons have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Denver making a switch here. Abdul Rauf is checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Denver. English outside. Here's Abdul Rauf. And it's good. Assisting on the play was English. Abdul-Rauf's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
Yeah, finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Pass to Jokic. English looking around. Abdul-Rauf against Thomas. Abdul-Rauf kicks to Jokic. And here's English for three. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Lanier's driving inside. And Dumars throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Outside Thomas. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And so is Detroit, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about a shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participant.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And you know, Grant Hill has been really making it happen, guys.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
The Nuggets trail by 14. They've got Lever. Jokic is out there with Anthony. Then it's Thompson, and it's English in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now, here's English. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Lets it go from the wing. Grant Hill grabs the miss. Hill's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here's English. Pass to Thompson. And here's Anthony for 3. And Dumars pulls it down.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's sent back by Jokic.
Not known as a shot blocker, but Jokic smart enough to sniff that one out and impact the field goal attempt.
Hill against English. Outside for Thomas. They set the pick. And he drives in with the teardrop. Great defense that time from Lever. The Nuggets trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to English. Pass to Thompson. Out to Anthony. Takes a three. And again, Denver no good. Detroit leading by 16. And here is Wallace. Now Thomas. Wallace with the screen on Lever. Thomas against Lever. And the call will be against Ben Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Thompson outside. Pass to Anthony. To end the drought. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Because Melo's such a great scorer, you respect the pump fake even more. Deft at using it that time.
The Nuggets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Last on the first.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
What time is it? It's time for t-shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you. Who wants a t-shirt? Here come t-shirts! Get on your feet, fans!
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Hill. Pass to Dumars. On the wing, Wallace. Covered by Anthony. Shot clock at 2. Deep 2 from Hill. Rebound by the Nuggets. Thompson dishes to Anthony. It's stolen by Hill. Thompson against Dumars. Pass to Hill. Here's Lanier. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Over Lever. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Jokic with the screen on Wallace. And English with the stuff.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now here's Thomas. He has 7. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches it. Sinks the triple. Anthony's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Felt like the whole team knew they were going to get out into transition, and Melo takes full advantage.
English against Hill. Wallace goes in. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Detroit.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
That one misses.
You have to admire the physical nature of Wallace's game. On both ends, he puts the power in forward. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Yeah, possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them to get back in the ballgame.
Back to Thomas. Here's Dumars. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Denver. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Anthony against Wallace. And the shot goes in. Anthony's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
Now, here's Dumars. 5 on the clock. Wallace with a screen for Thomas. Inside. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 5 assists in the game.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
English against Hill. English misses. Pistons leading by 10. And it's Hill with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Lever passes to Carmelo. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Grant Hill. And Thomas has it in the corner. Outside Dumars. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Dumars on the wing. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Dumars got 7 points.
just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Denver calls timeout.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Chauncey Billups checked in for Dumars. On defense, the Pistons. Jokic kicks to English. To the middle. Fades back. And it's Jokic missing. Pistons leading by 15. To the paint. Here's Hill. No good on that one. Anthony with the defensive effort. And here's Denver. Thompson outside. Pass to Anthony. To end the run. Rebounded by the Pistons. Lanier's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Hill. Takes it off the glass. Hill's got 32 points in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. With the CBA and new broadcasting deals both completed, league talk now turns to expansion. Adam Silver says if you're a successful organization, I think it makes sense over time to continue to grow. There's no doubt that there are a lot of great cities we're interested in having in the NBA. Kevin?
You're so right, David. We could lay out 3, 4, 5 cities right now that would beg to have professional basketball. Hill plays it up and banks it in. Hill's got 34.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Denver calls timeout.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Jokic finds Anthony. And again, Denver no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's Thompson, following the basket by Chauncey Billups. To end the cold streak, buries it from three-point range. Anthony's got 10 points in just the second half.
Can't allow that much separation, even as the pass is coming his way. Gotta try and crowd Carmelo as best you can.
Now here's Billups to the inside, and the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's gonna pay some dividends. At some point, there's gonna be a turnover.
Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for Denver. Goes up off the inbound, and the layup is up and in. 36 points for Hill.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Now, here's Jokic. Defense right on him. Jokic with the screen on Thomas. Clock at 6. Abdul Rauf kicks to Jokic. Detroit with the rebound. Hill up top. English covering, and the basket by Hill.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Thompson outside. They set the pick. Anthony left side. Shoots. And it falls over the rim and in. Anthony's got 31 points.
That's nice form right there for Melo. Doesn't get any easier for him on a shot like that.
Outside Billups. Out to Wallace. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And Thomas, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup. Thomas got 9.
And that's the baby-faced assassin. Thomas, he'll smile at you, and then he'll cut your legs out from under you.
Thompson outside. Inside, and taken away by Wallace. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Outside Hill. Wallace with a screen for Hill. Shoots a 3. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's hauled in by Lanier. Lanier's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Thomas passes to Wallace.
And the bruising nature of Wallace's game, terrific at just seeking out contact.
13 foul.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Ben Wallace.
And he can't get the first one. So he comes up empty at the line. The Nuggets really having a tough go here. Abdul Rauf, the pass to Beck. Thompson in the corner. Here's Abdul Rauf. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Out to Thompson. 4 on the shot clock. From deep three-point territory. And they recover it. Knocked away. Stolen by DeBusschere. Now Detroit moving it up. And there's Billups. That's good. The assist by DeBusschere. He has 6.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Thompson passes to Beck. 5 to shoot. Over to DeBusschere. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Fires from deep. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. It's Detroit running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth, they've got Dumars. DeBusschere is out there with Hill. Then there's Chauncey Billups, and it's Rodman in at the center. Over to the left wing. Rodman with a screen on Iverson. Here's Dumars. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Issel's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Lever on the wing. He's guarded by Billups. Pass to Issel. Now, here's Jokic. And a miss there on the triple.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Billups. There's the triple. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Now here's Lever. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here's Iverson outside. Detroit with the rebound. DeBusschere's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Billups. Rodman sets the screen for Billups. The kick out to Dumars. And another 3 for Detroit.
That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Drills the 3-pointer.
Mano a mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And Dumars gets it to go.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Lever, the pass to Beck. Lever outside. And that foul's called on Grant Hill. That's his first foul. Mutombo is checked in for Denver.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Billups against Lever. 3 on the clock. Over Billups. Lever, no good. And here are the Pistons. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Bing, the pass to Billups. Lambeer with a screen on Iverson. Billups, no good. And so it's Lever who brings up the ball for Denver. Jokic, that one goes in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Bing. Pass to Billups. Lambeer a screen. Billups passes to Rodman. From outside the arc. Billups, no good. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Jokic throws it down.
Wait a minute. Jokic has got some vertical too? Wow.
Now here's Billups. A pass to DeBusschere. "11 feet away. Beck with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And stolen by Iverson. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Over Bing. Iverson, no good. Here's Bing. Iverson covering. Bing, the pass to Billups. DeBusschere with it for the 3. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. Down low. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And that is why they call him Mount Mutombo, chiseled like a rock.
Rodman with a screen on Lever. Pass to Rodman. Here's Bing. To the paint, Jokic with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Here's Lever. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And even though Fat Lever spends most of his time on the perimeter, the man is a triple-double waiting to happen. He is the complete package in terms of scoring, assisting, and rebounding. Big fella does it all.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Bing. Pass to Lambeer. Hamilton against English. Lambeer with a screen on English. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2.
Well, Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
Personal foul, 13 foul. At the line for Denver, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Abdul Rauf, he's checked in for Lever. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Detroit leading by 20. Stackhouse with it. No good that time. Here's Denver now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. It's English with the drive.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Sinks the three-pointer. And the Pistons lead by 21.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's English. To the inside, Mutombo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was English. English has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Bing. Back to Thomas. Looking for Mutombo. He gets it there. Thomas against Abdul Rauf. The 3 from Anthony. Rebound, Detroit.
Just been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting rip.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Detroit.
The first free throw is good. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Lever comes in for Abdul Rauf. Detroit also making some changes. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Stackhouse. And it's Dumars in for Isaiah Thomas. That one is no good. The Nuggets trail by 20. English right side. Lever with the screen for English. Back to Lever. Jokic inside. That misses off the backboard. Here's Bing. Defended by Lever. And that one's good. Bing.
Got to be a little bit more aggressive defending him from that range. He can be dangerous.
English, high post. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. Outside Anthony. From 18 feet away, it's blocked, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for the Pistons.
Isaiah Thomas.
Detroit leading by 23.
Hey, get on Isaiah. Let's go.
Pass to Dumars. Outside Hill.
Big, big.
From beyond the arc, Denver grabs the miss. Anthony's got his 8th rebound here tonight. English against Hill. 18 feet out. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Outside Thomas. And no good that time. Good defense by Jokic. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
English against Hill. Jokic sets the screen for English. Over Hill. English misses. Detroit leading by 23. Outside Hill. Wallace outside. Pass to Thomas. Pistons passing it around. And Wallace gets double teamed. It's stolen by Lever. Trying to get something going. And English kicks to Jokic. And here is Anthony, covered by Dumars. Anthony's shot is off. And here is Thomas. Pass to Dumars. Back to Thomas. Rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. To the middle. Here's Jokic. Fires the 3. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 5 assists in the game. And it's Detroit's ball. Outside Thomas. Back to Dumars. We've got 1:48 left in the 4th quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Near the 3-point line, it's Thomas. Beats the shot clock but can't get it to fall. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
English against Hill. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Hill's got 40 points. And a big play there to mute the crowd.
And guys, the only noise we're hearing now is coming from the visitors' bench.
Now here's Anthony. Jokic with this screen on Wallace. Anthony's shot is off. Here are the Pistons with the ball. Thomas passes to Lanier. The kick out to Dumars.
Hey, yo, Thomas!
Inside. That's good from Wallace on the assist by Dumars.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Now here's Anthony. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Pass to Jokic over Lanier. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
A nice stroke on the quick shot by Jokic, not giving the defense any chance to come over and disrupt.
Outside Thomas. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Grant Hill.